What's up, y'all? Today we're taking a little bit of a turn and we're going to be talking about Cardi B. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've talked about a celebrity here on my channel. Maybe like a couple of weeks, but you guys know I'm trying to do the daily upload thing. And I'm like, y'all, I haven't talked about Cardi B specifically in a hot minute. Back when I was filming the podcast, we did briefly talk about her. And y'all, I feel like I have some controversial opinions about her. Because look, I want to say from the jump, like I really do love Cardi B, but sometimes she does look really dumb when she like always goes on these tangents about Offset and she talks all this trash about him. She goes off on him and then she takes him back 2 days later. And I'm so sorry, just letting you guys know from the jump of this video, so many people say the same damn thing in the TMZ comments. Like everyone's like, oh, they'll be back together in 3 business days, just wait. And I'm like, it's low-key true. She always gets on live to her hundreds of thousands of viewers in her live and trashes him and then gets back with him. And I'm like, girl, maybe you should stop doing that because you're the one that's starting to look dumb. Like you're trying to like bash him for cheating on you and all these other things and how he treated you, but then you take him back. So it's kind of like, I don't know, you look a little dumb, you look a little desperate. So I'm like, maybe I wouldn't do that. Anyways, I have recently been wanting to talk about Cardi B though because it has been circulating on Twitter now for the past couple months that she is pregnant with her 3rd baby. I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. I was like scared to talk about that because I keep on seeing all the pictures and all the comparisons, and so many people are saying, no, she's not dressing as provocative as she normally does. And on top of that too, when she was like going out wearing things, she's like covered up and it's covering her belly. Do you know what I mean? So everyone's like, she's pregnant, and like low-key, I wanted to make a video about it. But then I thought about this. I was like, how stupid would I look if I made a video like, oh my gosh, I think that she's pregnant? Because honestly, I saw so many different pictures that I was like, I think she's pregnant. And I would have said that on video. And then just imagine if she just gained a little bit of weight because she was going through a breakup. Like, y'all, I would have felt so damn stupid. Like I would have to get up on here and be like, I'm so sorry, Cardi B. But it's officially announced that she is pregnant with her 3rd baby with Offset. And it's so crazy because y'all, they just announced that she's pregnant with her 3rd baby, but then also that she filed for divorce. I want to say maybe TMZ reported that she filed for divorce first, and then the next day they had announced that she's pregnant with her 3rd baby with Offset. I'm like, whoa, this is a little bit messy, y'all. I just want to say from the jump of this video, I wish that all girls out there can really know their worth. Like, I wish that they could look in the mirror and be like, I deserve X, Y, and Z. Because I am so sorry, but I've had way too many friends that I know their worth as an outsider, as a friend, but then they stay with these dumbass guys. Because I am so sorry, just keeping it real. Offset has not deserved her for such a long period of time. He has cheated on her so many damn times. Honestly, I've made this comment. I want to say that I've actually even made this comment before on the podcast, that I was like, maybe they're in an open relationship, because I'm like, why is it that he is always out here like cheating on her? Like, y'all, I'm not keeping count or anything, but I want to say it's like 378 times that he cheated on her, and I'm like, she still stays. So I'm like, maybe they're in an open relationship. I don't know. That's like the perception I was getting, because I just felt like, damn, like this fool cheated on her so many damn times that were made public. Imagine about all the times that weren't made public. Do you know what I mean? So I really was like rooting for her to like do better. Do you know what I mean? But hey, officially she has filed for divorce. I don't know if she is going to follow through with it. I low-key hope that she does, only because I think that she deserves better than what Offset has to offer. So we are going to be talking about that today. We are going to be reading an article from TMZ to talk about her divorce, and I'm just so curious to know if it's like gonna go through, because fingers crossed that it does. I'm so sorry. I've been rooting for a hot minute that she like leaves Offset. I feel like she deserves so much better. And in my personal opinion, I feel like she's just like way bigger. Like, I feel like he is out of her league. Can I tell you guys something? In my personal opinion, to me, this is just a perception that I've always got about Offset. I felt like he always cheated on Cardi B because he knew how big of a star she was. And I feel like he was so insecure about that. So things would probably fester in his brain. And he probably thinks like, oh, she thinks that she's better than me. She's probably out here cheating on me too. And people like him would probably build up this whole story in their minds and then ends up acting upon that built up story that they made. That's just my opinion. That's just kind of the perception I got, because I'm like, damn, how do you bag Cardi B? Like, to me, she's so pretty, she's talented, she's funny, she has a great personality. Like, I don't understand like why you stay cheating on her. So I don't know, in my head I just kind of was like, he's probably really insecure about that. Anyway, so we're gonna be reading an article from TMZ. Let me get a drink of water and then let's get into it. Y'all, I'm so sorry, but I just think this is so ironic, the whole timing of everything, because y'all, people have been speculating for months now that she's pregnant, but obviously a lot of people knew that her and Offset were separated. And I think what it was is she was trying to avoid this topic for a long period of time. Like, y'all, I don't know anything obviously about like being pregnant, but I have heard before from several like girls and friends and family members that the more kids that you have, the faster you show. And I have to say, if it is true, I don't know how far along she is, but she looked like pregnant. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I had to guess, to me, she looked like she's like a good 7 months pregnant. So I felt like she was trying to like put this off for a hot minute, because she knows that obviously her relationship with Offset has probably been a little bit estranged. You know what I mean? And I think that she probably just didn't want to deal with everyone's talk online. But also, this is the bad part about making your relationship so public, especially her. Like, y'all, I don't know if you guys have seen before. She would stay going on live and talking about Offset. And I'm like, girl, like, I get it, because I could probably be a little messy like that too. But then obviously you open the door to everyone's, criticism. Anyways, let's go ahead and read this divorce right here from TMZ. It says Cardi B files for divorce. No cheating, a long time in coming. Yeah, right. Let's go ahead and keep it real here. That fool cheated on her so many times, and I'm sure that finally got to her. Cardi B is pulling the plug on her marriage again, filing for divorce from Offset. TMZ has confirmed. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the split has nothing to do with cheating. We're told this is a long time in coming. The two have been growing apart for a long time. As one source put it, they're just disconnected from each other. I'm so sorry. I personally feel like maybe Cardi B has probably put that out there to the sources to like not badmouth her baby daddy anymore, because at the end of the day, he is the father of, their children together. So I feel like it's inevitable that obviously children growing up in the spotlight are going to see these headlines and people from school are going to say things. So maybe she's being a little bit mature about things and like, you know what, let me stop talking all the shit because it's going to come back around to my kids and then they're going to know about it. Maybe kind of like how Tristan Thompson and like Khloe Kardashian is, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's been so long since Khloe has said anything bad about Tristan, but I think that it obviously set into her brain, like, they're going to hear about this, and they obviously don't want their dad to look so bad, but at the end of the day, I don't know, maybe I'm just messy, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm so sorry, but I feel like that would really hurt me. In my personal opinion, I feel like this is because of cheating, because he cheated so many damn times. Anyways, we're told if you look back at Cardi B's post from December, she said, when you just grow out of relationships, I'm tired of protecting people's feelings. I got to put myself first. I do actually remember her saying that. And I think it's so crazy because from then I was like, oh my gosh, is she going to like break up with him? But then she was just back with him like a week later, like legit. So I'm like, I never really knew what to believe. Our sources say that they tried to work out things for the first part of the year, but the distance between them just kept growing. We're also told the split is amicable. We've learned Cardi has already hired a divorce lawyer who has filed the case. She's asking for primary custody. Our sources wanted to make it clear this was not an overnight decision, but something that has been brewing for a long time. And y'all, this is the picture right here that everyone online was like, okay, clearly she is pregnant with her third baby. And I'm so sorry. I just have to say, like, I wonder how things are going to go, considering that she's filing for primary custody and then she's obviously going to have a brand new baby. I don't know, y'all. I think it's so crazy. And on top of that, too, like, okay, let's go ahead and talk about the album for a hot minute, because I want to say it's been over 5 years now since Invasion of Privacy has come out, which I'm going to just go ahead and keep it real. I don't know how she's going to top that. Like, I'm not trying to doubt her or anything, but I just feel like Invasion of Privacy was such an amazing album. And especially it being her, like, what was it, like her debut album, I think before that she only had EPs. So I feel like she is really, like, bit off a whole lot and probably a little bit more than she can chew as far as filing for divorce, having a third baby, and supposedly she promised that her new album was going to be coming out this year. So I'm a little bit skeptical, and I'm so curious to know if she is still going to be coming out with the album, because y'all, I feel like she needs to hurry up and come out with it. It's been like so damn long, and on top of that too, it's been so long since she's put out like a hit single. I know recently she put out Enough, and then I forget the other one that she had put out too, but they didn't like chart, you know what I mean, like other songs that she normally does, and I feel like she's kind of losing that rap spark. Also too, I don't know if you guys have heard this before, but it's this big discourse on Twitter specifically, where I always see it, is that people refer to her as an influencer that sometimes rap. And I'm like, no matter which way you slice or dice it, y'all, she broke records with Bodak Yellow. And y'all know that I'm literally the biggest Nicki Minaj fan. Like, I love Cardi, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like Nicki Minaj is, she's just the queen of rap. I'm so sorry. Like, y'all, I don't know if you guys remember before, if you guys have been on my lives, I legit, like, was going at it with some people. They're like, no, Cardi B's better. I said, the day that Cardi B can out-rap Nicki Minaj is like the day that Nicki Minaj is being put 6 feet under. I swear, because I just don't, like, look, I love Cardi B's songs. I feel like, yeah, some of her stuff is really catchy, but I'm like, if we're talking about talent toe for toe here, like, I am so sorry, but Nicki Minaj just, oh my gosh, like, she out-raps all these guys. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that, like, people are saying, oh, Cardi B's better, I'm like, no, you're saying that because you like Cardi B better, because Cardi B does have a more charming personality, and she is a little bit more captivating. And on top of that, too, I feel like she's a little bit more relatable to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj does seem a little uppity. She does seem a little snooty. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like people just say, oh, Cardi B's the better rapper. And I'm like, no. Anyways, y'all, my question to you guys to end this video, do you feel like she is going to go through with the divorce, or do you feel like she's going to end up backing out of this? Because do keep in mind, supposedly she has been posting since December, but they have been pictured together numerous amounts of times. And then also on top of that too, being that she is currently pregnant with her third baby from Offset, do you feel like this is going to persuade her to be like, you know what, let me cancel this? Because I don't know if you caught in the TMZ article where they said again, it's because she supposedly had filed for divorce again and then backtracked on that. So I'm like, this is clearly something that she does, and low key, I hate to say this, but sometimes people, when they're going to go through like with a divorce, they'll file for a divorce and then the person will change and be like, oh, I'm going to win them back. I'm going to win them back. But then really old habits die hard. So I'm just so curious if she's going to follow through with it. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.